Colleagues, it's my pleasure now to call upon Lihle Nzelu. He is currently the head of revenue management at eThekwini Municipality, and he brings with him over 20 years experience in local government finance, 17 years of which he's been the CFO and 5 years as being the head revenue management. And he's going to be speaking on the best practices, the use of smart technologies to enhance revenue. Let's give him a round of applause as he makes his way to the stage.
Good afternoon, colleagues. Yeah. Oh, good morning. Okay. Yeah, the difficult one, revenue. Anyway, if you talk about revenue, it's a very difficult concept. Where's for the municipality? Lot of challenges. I don't know who's helping me with the presentation. Oh, okay. Thank you. I was requested to present a case of eThekwini regarding the use of smart technology to enhance revenue. I felt that it is important when we talk of revenue enhancement to first deal with issues of concept. For example, if you look at the financial sustainability concept, revenue enhancement is key. It's there in that concept there, so you can see it on the. I'm not good on colors. I think that is light. Ne? It's light. Is it light? Yeah. If you look at if you look at the other side where there is a color which looks like light, those colors are very important, and those concepts there are very important for revenue enhancement. You forgive me, I'm not used to these things. I'm used to. Also, if you talk revenue enhancement, you must know that you also talk improving what you have. Like we have streams in the revenue. So improving streams, coming with new ideas so that your revenue can improve. So as I was requested here that my focus should be on the technologies we use, of which in eThekwini we've got e-services and the app. So to improve revenue enhancement, revenue enhancement should focus or improve your collections on what is normally called B5 streams, which is your property rates, your electricity, your water, your sewer, your refuse or waste management. So if you talk revenue enhancement, obviously you must first start there because that's where currently you are relying on in terms of your revenue. Those are big five. We call them big five. Also, your revenue enhancement should focus on reduction of your consumer debtors. You know, as municipalities, we have challenges of growing debtors book. So coming with these strategies, because the revenue enhancement is a strategy which you must deploy to deal with those kind of challenges. You must also make sure that when you talk of revenue enhancement, it must give you results like improving your accuracy in terms of what you communicate with your customers, what we normally term bills, and also your integration of your property value chain. We know in the revenue, our basis for the revenues, municipalities, the property valuation. So I heard the presenter before me was asking you how many days you take to reconcile your valuation roll. So if you can't reconcile your valuation roll, then you'll be having a challenge in terms of your revenues, because as municipalities, our basis is property. So all the services we provide as municipalities, they are on a property. There is no service which is in the space. Is there a service in the space, colleagues, which I'm not aware of? No, yeah. So those strategies, or when you deploy those strategies of revenue enhancement, obviously you must also expect the improvement in your customer service. You must also expect improvement in your revenue collection. All those kind of things. Then as eThekwini also is part of moving with times, the eThekwini has implemented those technologies to ensure that we improve our revenue, we enhance our revenue, we improve the customer satisfaction, we improve the confidence of customers on the municipality. Like we have e-services, we've got the app, which is called the Citizens Mobile App. We also have other normal, general electronic platforms, which I think most municipalities are using them, like your emails and your WhatsApp. Then let me focus on e-services as eThekwini now, the practices as eThekwini. So e-services is, you find it in your gadgets. Ne? Those who are eThekwini residents, they can, if they don't have it, they can just download it and register on it. So it's an online service portal which assists the customers to be able to control and manage their accounts without visiting the municipality and standing in long queues. So you have to register, of course, provide the information which will be required, mainly the basic information. It's your name, your property description, your ID number. It's very critical, your contacts, your wife or second wife, third wife, so that we can trace you, we can follow you wherever you are. Even if you didn't sleep on the first wife, you slept on the third wife, we can find you when we need you. Okay, so you can also update your profile as you move on. So this is how it looks. Ne? It's a nice look, simple, not confusing, so that you can see. This is the kind of services you get in the services platform. You can view your bills, you can update your information, you can upload information, all that information. So it was established here in eThekwini in 2012. So yeah, it was enhanced in 2016. But we are continuing to see and amend and improve wherever we can improve. So it is helping us as the municipality because we all understand that we have challenges of postal services. I don't know what is National Treasury doing to assist us so that we don't have that challenge, because they don't allow us to have our own EPWP people delivering statements. It's against the law. I'm making an example. So now, because of those challenges, what else must we do to achieve, to reach our customers? So we are registering our customers. Currently, we as at yesterday, we have already registered 411,000 customers on the e-services. We've got approximately 1 million customers. So we're still far, but we are putting programs in place to enhance and encourage customers to register. So as much as we have this 411 registered, all who can view accounts, who can print, who can make payments on the e-services. But there are those customers who still opt to receive their accounts on emails, of which already registered on e-services, so they can view their accounts on e-services, but they can still receive their accounts on emails, which is 308. It's still a lot. We still need to do a lot to improve it, but it's helping us, because now we know in 1 million we've got 400 which we don't have stress of them calling us saying they've not received their statement. It's also saving us, because if you look at the cost of a bill, which is 6 rands, it's much lesser it's much cheaper to use the electronic service. This is to show that we've got these programs I talk about, community meetings, we go there, our teams are always there on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, we visit malls, we visit schools, we visit churches, we visit wards when invited by ward councillors to try and put more customers on this platform, because it's going to help us. We can't wait for a day where we will be having every customer, the whole million I'm talking about, on these platforms, because that will mean we will receive no complaints of not receiving a statement. When a person is coming after 6 months, no, you have not been sending me a statement. As much as you will tell him that, but it's your responsibility. Obvious, that one won't stand in front of the politicians. They will just take the other one, that no, you didn't send the statement. So how did you expect this person to know that he owes you or she owes you? So, as I was saying, we continue with this registration of customers. Even customers, when they visit us for inquiries over the counter, we don't allow them to leave without being informed about this platform, and then so that they can register. So these are the, like also, I think the other important area which I must highlight is that the e-services also has the Master Pass option or a platform where you can also now just press your button to pay. Okay, this is the stats. Where you can just press an option there to make payments. After you have viewed your account, you are happy, then you go to the option, you press pay, and then once you press pay, obvious, the money will go to the municipal bank account with no hassles of being delayed, and also for us as the municipality with no challenges of not knowing who has paid this month, because everything is referenced accordingly. Just to show that since the implementation of the e-services, the Master Pass from 2020, that is Master Pass, the payment side now. This is what we have collected through the Master Pass. As at year 2024, this is a calendar year, not a financial year, which is ending next month. Already we have collected 667 million, so we're close to $1 billion. So now we've got customers now who are paying the municipality through this system, who are no more going and standing in the queues, who are no more transferring monies on, what is this, internet banking. So it's growing, you can see, it's something which is growing. So we are happy for that. Then we've got the app, which is eThekwini Citizens mobile app. Also, the app assists with many services, but focusing on the revenue-related services. Once you download the app, you also link your app with the e-services, then you can also view your account. Then, what is more critical here is the issue of uploading meter readings. I like to call it read your own meter. It's helping. It's also helping, as much as it's still at a very low level, but it's going to yield results. It's going to help us. It's going to take a lot of frustrations from us. Recently, we have been tasked as revenue unit in the municipality with the responsibility of managing meter reading, which has been done by the electricity and water. So they've moved it to us, because we have been getting a lot of complaints, and as revenue just say, no, it's not us, go to water, go to electricity, but now it's our responsibility because it frustrates us. So customers can load now meter readings. Even before the app, we had some platforms, your emails, where people can send meter readings, and also WhatsApp. So they can add now their meter readings so that we can avoid the unread meters for a longer period, which is also causing problems, especially for water. If you have not read a meter for water for more than 3 months, the customer cannot even detect that there's a water leak, you know. And a water leak, it's a very dangerous or frustrating thing on customers, because you have a water leak. We are, as a municipality, we are billing you every month, but we're estimating you are fine. They are charging me 500 rands every month, I'm fine, even if it's estimation. Not knowing that the water you are losing, which is affecting your consumption, will lead you, the day we read you, after 3 months or 6 months, will lead you to 200,000 bill. Then the whole noise that bills for eThekwini are high, they are incorrect, they are wrong. It's because of that. So now we're trying to deal with that so that we have less stress. So we're also encouraging customers to register on this. So you can also view your bills, as I've said. These are the benefits of these electronic platforms. Obvious, with these electronic platforms, those customers now, 400 of them, 400,000 of them who are already on these services, they are happy with their bills. And it's easy for them to, if they pick anything on a bill, because they view the bill today, they compare it with last month, they can see that there's something I don't understand. They can quickly query that and it's resolved. It's not like that one who's waiting for the post to deliver the statement, which will be delivered after 6 months. And when the statement comes after 6 months, first statement will be for January, in June. And then the other statement, again in June, for February. Now the person is starting to be confused. Then the last statement or the latest statement, 200,000 bill. So now we've got that 400 customers now at least who are happy, and we want the remaining 600 to be happy. Also, if customers are happy, then there will be no protest, obvious. There will be less protest. Also, in terms of administration cost, it's very beneficial because it's easy to manage this. Currently, we are still printing bills. We are still folding bills. We've got people who are working in the printing room, printing bills every day, and we have to take those to the post office. So that is a headache. Obvious, this improves community relations because it's easy to communicate with the communities. So we have just celebrated the achievement of 100,000 customers utilizing the app now. Not for meter reading. Don't think that's for meter reading. Just for everything which is in the app. I will come to the meter reading. Still not at high, but it's there. So this was celebrated. My colleagues who work closely with with customers, they were part of celebrations. I requested them to put their pictures there, but they refused. So they were part of the celebrations. The mayor was there. So it was to prove that the app, people are accepting it and are enjoying it. Obvious, you keep enhancing these programs where people are raising concerns. So this is a meter reading one. I've already talked about it. Also, receiving meter readings on time helps because we won't have the challenges we have currently. I just want to move straight to the stats for meter reading. So this is from last year up until now in November. As much as the numbers are still low, not more than 15,000 for meter reading, which are uploaded on the app, but you can see the growth so that people are starting to believe and accept that, okay, this is the best way, which is taking us from misery. This is for electricity. Then also for water, the reason now maybe November is still low is because November is still running, but you can see that the graph is growing up. So this is in total. Those are the numbers which currently for this, from June last year up until now, which has been uploaded, both electricity and water, as meter reading, which is almost 218,000. Those are the platforms I said they are there. The emails, which are per areas or per regions. So if you are living in the northwestern area, you'll send your meter reading there. If you are not on the app, if you still want to remain on the old ways of doing things. But if you move with times like us, then you go to the app, you go to e-services. This is the WhatsApp. This is how it responds. That is the number. So, yeah. Okay, those are the benefits. We know we have challenges of our data in our billing systems. It's a challenge of every municipality in this country. This e-services and this app is helping us now to update and have a reliable data for our consumers. Delivering statements on time. You can also access your statements, view your statement. You can email it to yourself if you want to print it, if you are not a person who's used to these gadgets. You can upload your meter readings, as I've already explained. You can make your payments. You can even, on the app, you can also lodge or record your dispute or send your dispute. And also, yeah, so those are the things you'll get. So we are expecting with these kind of platforms to reduce the challenges of non-revenue water, for example, and electricity. Currently, eThekwini is very high in terms of water losses. I don't want to call the figures here in case I scare you. Don't want to come and work to eThekwini. Yeah, I think I was requested to give this information. I hope I've met your expectations. If not, don't pay me.